Good morning everybody. Today is a video on adding two-digit numbers. So I'm going to start with this question here, which is 42 add 25. Okay, now when we've been doing these questions in class, there's one thing that we remember, which is when we are adding two-digit numbers, we must partition both of those numbers. Okay, so I'm going to grab my pen and over here I'm going to draw my tens and my ones. So the first number I've got to partition is 42. So can you tell your grown-up how many tens Miss Moore would have to draw for the number 42? That's right, I've got to draw 4 tens, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many ones have I got in the number 42? Well done, I've got 2. So I draw my 2 ones over there and I've partitioned 42. Now the next number I've got to do is 25. Okay, so over here I'm going to do my 2 tens and how many ones? That's right, I've got 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, let's see if you can remember the next step that we do when we're adding two-digit numbers. Now, I've got to do 42 add 25, so I count my ones first. So, remember our rhyme that we learnt in class? 10 or more, send a 10 next door. Let's count my ones. Miss Moore's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have 10 or more, so I'm okay. So in total, I've got 7 ones. So in my ones column, I'm going to write 7. Then I count my tens and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tens. So 42 add 25 is 67. Now, well, let's do this other one together. We're adding again, so we've got to partition both numbers. Now, just like Miss Moore does in class, I've written T and O above my numbers, so I know that this is my tens column and this is my ones column. And remember, I always tell you that you can do that too to help you, okay? So I'm going to write my tens and ones again. And let's see if you can think how many tens and ones are in our first number, 64. Tell your grown-up how many tens are in 64. That's right, we've got 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many ones have we got? Well done, we've got 4 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I've got to partition the number 29. So I've got 2 tens and 9 ones. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the next step is we've got to add our ones together. Okay, let's remember our rhyme. 10 or more, send a 10 next door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got more than 10. Tell your grown-up what Miss Moore is going to have to do. That's right, well done. I've got to cross 10 ones out and I exchange it for 1 10. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put my 10 over there and I count how many ones I've got left. 1, 2, 3. Put my 3 over there and then count my tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 64 add 29 is 93. Well done, everybody. So the difference between those two is this question, when I partitioned, I didn't have 10 or more, so I didn't have to send a 10 next door. And for this one, when I partitioned, I had more than 10 ones, which meant that I had to put a 10 over here. So it's really important to carefully count how many ones you've got, and remember our rhyme, 10 or more ones, send a 10 next door. Okay, so I've written some questions down for you to have a go at today. So there are 9 questions altogether, okay? And if you want to do some more, then that's absolutely fine. Now, some of these you will have to send a 10 next door, and some of them you won't have to send a 10 next door, okay? So you have got 27 add 34, 36 add 21, 56 add 29, 71 add 22, 37 add 44, 84 add 10, 56 add 28, 14 add 26, and 61 add 37. Okay, so these questions are going to be on a Word document if you would like to write your answers on there. If not, you can just have a look at the document to remind you of which questions you're going to have to complete. Now, when you complete these, ask your grown-up to send a photo of them to me so I can see how you've got on. Okay, have lots of fun, and I can't wait to see your brilliant maths. Bye for now.